You guys are welcome back to Giddy Banter. Honestly, there's just something different about this year's Big Brother. Like, the chaos is too much. I still can't get over what happened last night in Biggie's house. You see that fight? It was purely chaos. I've been decided if I'm going to rewatch, I keep saying I'll keep rewatching it anytime I have a rough day. You see this particular basketball that happened, I'll keep on rewatching it because it's becoming like a new therapy for me. It was just intense and everything there was completely unexpected. Now, I'm glad that I actually went back to rewatch the full clip from the beginning, because at first I just saw it as pure entertainment, but after rewatching it, I got to understand some few things that I missed. Okay, I thought the whole fight was about a pot in the sink and that Rude Boy was threatening Emmy to wash it, but no, that was actually incorrect. And I want to point out some things. Okay, see, after reviewing that video properly, I discovered that the real thing there, you understand, wasn't Rude Boy at all. That's the real trigger, wasn't Rude Boy. It was actually Sultana, because she was the one that provoked Emmy, and not in a small way. A few other housemates also joined and they were making such same insulting remarks. Now, let's not forget the house was in chaos at some point, and we don't know what had already happened between Emmy and Sultana earlier that day. But it was when Emmy actually entered the kitchen to prepare her food that things truly escalated. Now, Sultana had already taken multiple loaves of bread. That was I think it was 5 or 6, which was meant for the whole house. She stood directly in front of the cupboard, refusing to move. Even when Emmy needed to access the pot, Emmy didn't ask her to move. She just tried to get what she needed. That's when Sultana started speaking aggressively. She was like, "Get out of my way, take this girl away from me." Can you imagine? She was clearly trying to, piss Emmy off. Now, Emmy, who now calmly asks, "What did I do to you?" But Sultana kept on, talking and all kind of unprovoked insults. Okay, now Rude Boy, who's the role of head of house, now intervened. Meanwhile, Rude Boy was doing the most. He was yelling, carrying bread, making loud threats, and causing more tension at one point. He even shouted, "If anyone questions me, I will slap the person." It was all a bit theatrical. Now, Sultana also threatened to break someone's head if anyone touches the bread she took. But thankfully, Jason, the head of house, stepped in and got the bread relocated to the front of the diary room. Now, Emmy snaps that actually triggered everybody. Emmy was already frustrated by everything that was going on when Rude Boy entered the kitchen again and warned her to wash the pot or face consequences. That's when she finally snapped. She was already pushed to the edge and had every single right to ask, "Why are you attacking me? When have I ever used the kitchen and left it dirty?" You understand? From there, things now went spiral and Emmy reacted strongly. I've broken down the rest of what happened in my previous video, so I would like you guys to go check it out so that you understand. Now, this morning I went online and I was seeing some kind of reaction. Some people were saying Emmy might get a strike or even be disqualified because she held the fork and allegedly she was threatening Coin. You guys saw it when she was speaking Yoruba. She said she was going to, stab him with the knife. But let's be clear, for me personally, I don't think anyone deserves a strike, because what happened was just pure chaos. Yes, it's actually it's dangerous, because if you guys remember, Biggie literally wrote on the closet wall upstairs, "Do the most." Okay, and that's exactly what the housemates are doing. They are not being basic. They're actually bringing the drama and the intensity that all of us are clamoring to see this season. Now let's go to relationship updates between Victory and Gigi Jasmine. Now let's move to the couple that has not really been a couple, Victory and Gigi Jasmine. These two said they wouldn't talk until Saturday, yet they were seen by the pool last night discussing the same things over again. Gigi is clearly upset that Victory is getting close to Joanna, and she's been venting about it to everybody. Meanwhile, Victory insists Joanna doesn't like him like that. You get, it's getting repetitive, and we need answers. And they are dating in the house. I don't know if they are actually dating in the house or not. Okay, so I would like you guys to go down to the comment section and drop one or two about this Gigi and Victory confusion. Now, Sabrina and Ortega, this is actually a questionable love story. Sabrina told Isabel that Ortega has liked her since the audition. She claimed they already had a conversation and he has been talking about her since. But honestly, the sound, like the story doesn't sound authentic to me. It feels like they are, creating like a scripted kind of love story just to gain with the viewer's attention. I don't see the chemistry there. Sabrina presents herself as a high class and very distant person, and why Ortega is kind of impulsive and petty. In fact, just last night, Sabrina was angry with his behavior, so it doesn't really add up. Now, Kaikumi, Mide, and Isabel, the triangle, okay, you know what is already going on, but let me update you guys first. So Kaikumi also shared with Zita that he's interested in Mide, and she guessed correctly. Okay, Zita actually encouraged him to act fast since Bright might be entering the picture, but Mide is being hesitant. She said she's not willing to insert herself between Kaikumi and Isabel's messy relationship. And honestly, I get her. The connection between Kaikumi and Isabel seems complicated, like they want to break up but still enjoy the perks of being together. Now, their behavior at the pool party last night was intense, extremely intimate though. It's not for earlier fights. Who knows what could have happened, Sha? So let's go to Thelma, how Thelma entered the whole thing. To make things even more interesting, Thelma had a private conversation with Kaikumi as well. It looks like she's now exploring her own kind of relationship options, whether to stir up drama or find her own shape. Now, which makes me believe that starting this weekend, the game is surely going to shift. This week was about chaos and arguments. From tomorrow, we might be moving into ships and love triangle. Okay, so let us just wait and see what's happening. So that's all for now though. I would like to hear what you guys think. Go to the comment section below, your opinion. Was Amy actually right that for her to react in that way? Do you guys think she's going to get a strike? And all this relationship selling and beef and all that, are they really in a relationship, or they're just being are they being strategic? Also, that'll be all for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video, and please don't forget to like and share.